And off we go. Welcome to episode 8 of the Father and Son English Premier League with shitbags here, Mitchell.
Thank you. Thank you for the kind introduction.
No, not a problem. Anytime. I'm full of them.
Yeah.
But going to be a wrap up from last week's Premier League round. What else do we normally cover? We cover the European games.
Yep,
They're finished now until next year. So we'll quickly wrap that up. We'll go into the game between United and Liverpool a bit this week.
That's fun.
That's going to, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun there when you go for Arsenal.
Let's try and figure
We've
out
got
jokes.
we've got a pretty big debate going on here on what's going to happen, so looking forward to it.
When isn't there a debate between the big teams? Apart from last week when we both said City. The normally it's just who one of the big yellow one's going to win.
Yeah, more than
Most of the time.
Yeah. But, so yeah, you can start off the wrap with
Arsenal.
Arsenal shitbag score.
We played Huddersfield and Karabag in the last week. We struggled against Huddersfield to break them down. They didn't even try to counter-attack when they had the ball. They just sat back and they're not scoring. Thankfully, from Aubameyang's amazing first touch and the ability to get the ball back in, Torreira scored.
It was a 1-0 win for you, wasn't it?
Yeah. Scored a bicycle for them. Yeah.
Cool. Did he ride out on it? He said he won a bicycle in the local raffle.
I said he scored a bicycle.
Yeah.
Bicycle kick.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Torreira scored. Love him.
Yeah.
Probably my favourite player at Arsenal. Just talk about it's kind of a boring game. Not really annoyed because I stayed up to watch it. And that almost put me to sleep.
3 points is enough. That's what matters most.
Pretty much. Then the Karabag game again, under my teams, almost literally. I think we played one or two players. I think Shoney played, which is good. He's back after being gone for 7 months. So that was good to see him back. Ozil was back from injury. Lacazette started for the first time in a while. Wait, no, he started against Huddersfield, didn't he?
I know you're just confused where you've gone on the Karabag game now, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Socrates played. He was suspended anyway, so there's no point in resting him.
Yep.
And the rest was pretty much rotated.
You had another 1-0 win.
Yeah.
Another tight score.
Saka and Kepa played really well in that game. And they did extremely well.
Cool.
Yeah. Hopefully they get more game time. They look good.
We'll go into United.
Yeah, some shit up.
Oh, where to start? We'll go with the happy quality performance against a pretty poor Fulham. It was quite comfortable at half time, 3-0. United actually strung some passes together and looked good, but
Probably
Fulham also sat off
them.
them as well. Fulham didn't put much pressure on them.
Probably thought it would have been the other way around. Arsenal 3-0 up and you drawing the lower Fulham.
Possibly.
The way you
But-
usually go.
yeah,
Pretty fickle.
But Fulham sat back. It's where United have struggled to win teams.
Way. He won the league doing it. Leicester.
Yeah, they didn't have nothing at all. Fulham really in that first half. And then by the changes he did make at half time did make a difference. And then from there, United were already in coast mode at 3-0. Didn't really come out with the same intensity or fire.
Until Rashford decided to just get hit as hard as he could.
Yeah, that's a bit of Rashford. But yeah, so they won 4-1. Quite rare for United to look that comfortable in the game at the moment. But then, Champions League. Dead rubber.
Could have
A
took the group.
fair bit on, yeah, could have. But you would not expect
You're too
Juventus
shit
to
take
drop the
opportunities.
points. But
Too shit to take opportunities.
Valencia actually had quite a bit to play for. Yeah, because they actually by the win they get seeded in the Europa League, as opposed to if they didn't win they wouldn't be seeded. So there was actually a bit on the
Wouldn't
line.
they though? Because of
No, you got to be in the top four of the third place teams in points, and a win was the only thing good enough for Valencia. So like they had a bit on, but they did look better. The players that Mourinho played didn't have a lot of choice in it, other than De Gea and Matic sitting at home. The rest was pretty much injury forced, and for the players who were supposedly battling for their spots, they didn't really show much ticker either. The only time United looked good was once Rashford and Lingard come on. There was a bit of energy in the team, so they'll definitely be starting against Liverpool.
Yeah, the two best players at the moment.
Yeah, Rashford's had 2 goals, 4 assists this month already, so he's doing well. But yeah, well, just have to leave it for a sec. I'll be back in a minute. Go deal with your brother.
Just going to go into the tips now.
Go into the tips and talk about, and we'll go into the roundup of the games for our own games.
City versus Everton. We have both gone for City.
Yeah, reluctantly, I think they'll bounce back, but I can sense the draw there. But for the sake of tipping, I can't go draw. I'm already beyond enough.
Yeah, you've already gone for a stupid one later. I'm pretty sure you can.
Yeah, I know. I went Arsenal.
Crystal Palace against Leicester City. I have gone for Crystal Palace. You've gone for a draw.
Yeah, no confidence in either team there.
Yeah, I think I've gone off it. I think either Zaha will show up or the home advantage will help push them over the line.
Yeah.
Huddersfield versus Newcastle. You've gone Newcastle, and I've gone for a draw. Probably a nil or boring ass game as usual. Bottom
You never know.
Not much quality needed. Either team.
Bit like Huddersfield and Arsenal last week. Not much quality.
Because you didn't have the top goal scorer in the league or nothing.
So you're a one-man team?
Two world class strikers. I couldn't say
Anyway.
much about the defence.
On to the next game.
Good midfield. Spurs, Burnley.
Burnley,
obviously.
yeah. If Spurs lose drop points here, they'll be disappointed.
And I'll laugh. I'll be very
You'll
happy.
love it, but yeah.
Watford, Cardiff. We've both gone Watford. Cardiff a bit shit.
Yeah, Watford should get it done at home.
Wolves against Bournemouth. I've gone for a draw.
I've got no idea on this, so I think there's going to be a result. I don't think it's going to be a draw, so that's why I'm going Bournemouth. There'll be a result in that game, I reckon.
Fulham against West Ham.
Fulham against West Ham. I think West Ham will be too strong.
Fulham under Ranieri.
They'll get beat by 2 Uniteds in a row.
Brighton versus Chelsea. Fairly obvious one again.
Yeah, taking Chelsea here. Again, I think this has got the feeling for the same as the City game for me. I've got a inkling towards a draw, but for the sake of tipping, I can't do it. I'm too far beyond already, and I'm already taking a risky one.
Yeah, he's gone United. But another fairly obvious one, Southampton versus Arsenal.
Yeah, I know Southampton are pretty obvious here, but I've got to try and stick with it. I'm going Arsenal. Yeah. And that brings us in now. We'll put the tips in now with United Liverpool. I'm going United.
I've gone Liverpool. Actually, this is the game with the bonus points. So I've actually got to get
just do the bonus points. Oh yeah, might as well do the tips so you keep it all together.
Yeah. He's gone for a 2-1 United win.
It was going to be 1-0, but Phil Jones is playing, so I figured that's at least 1 goal. So I've had to go, we've got to score 2 to win.
You might as well have gone for a fucking Jones own goal.
Well, that could be another option.
Yeah.
But anyway, Rashford and Lingard for the scorers.
Yeah.
You need some United boys to get the United ticker into this Liverpool game for what it means.
And he's also gone Salah to score for Liverpool.
Yeah. I did say shitbag. And he goes,
No, he said cockhead.
Oh, cockhead, was
and
it?
I had to force him to be more specific, otherwise he'd claim it for no matter who scored.
That's right, because they played for Liverpool, so they're all the same.
I have, however, gone for a 3-1 Liverpool win.
Boo! You're walking home.
No, I'll just take the keys and drive.
No, you're not. You're not licensed. Anyway, into here your goal scorers are.
I've gone Mane, Salah, and Van Dijk. I would have gone for Salah or Firmino to score the other one, but I've gone for Van Dijk purely because earlier in the week he said he didn't like Van Dijk, so I've gone for it purely to annoy him.
And I'll get into this a bit later, but I'll show you a gift that I've seen.
Yeah, he sent it to me right before we started.
Yep.
But I've gone for Van Dijk purely just to annoy him, because it will annoy him so much if Van Dijk.
If we lose and he scores,
if he scores the winning goal,
I'm not talking to you again. This is going to be very hard to do with me not talking to you.
After what he said earlier this week, it's going to piss him off. So that would be fun. And I've gone Rashford to score. Rashford is on form at the moment, so I've gone for him to.
All right. Get into your game. How boring is it going to be this week?
Well, normally it's half down to pretty shit.
So what's your formation going to be? You reckon, what do you reckon you're going to do here? Because you got completely blown out the water last week with a 3-4-2.
It's happened the last couple of times. Every time I think we've been forced in for a formation, he's like, nah, fuck it, I'm going to do this anyway.
Yeah.
But I've gone for a 4-2-3-1 again. I've got to get it right eventually.
Law of averages.
Yeah.
If he picks 4-2-3-1 for the rest of the season, he will be right on one of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But then you'll probably get 6 of the players wrong.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, the joys of doing this from Australia where you don't get a lot of news on it.
You're going to go search to find proper good news about it.
Yeah, you do, because most of it's all bullshit. You don't know what to trust.
Yeah. Even the Arsenal app isn't much help, really.
Yeah, the United one doesn't give a lot either.
Doesn't really help much, but
no.
So I've gone for a 4-2-3-1 with Leno in goal, because fairly undroppable unless you're going to play Czech in the cup games. But we've gone for Bellerin and Klasnak for the fullbacks. I've gone for Monreal and Koscielny to start together for the first time in fuck knows how long. We're actually starting in the Premier League, that is. Xhaka and Torreira in midfield, obviously. We're going for Aubameyang, Özlem, Mkhitaryan in the three behind the striker, and Lacazette up front. No one might like to go fucking 4-4-2.
Or a 3-4-3 or...
Yeah, just something stupid that will make me get it all wrong, but it's the team.
Did you write the team name so we know?
Yes, I did. Right there.
Oh, okay, you went to top, I don't.
And just quickly on the Spurs game, because midweek.
What do you think's going to happen with the score with Southampton?
The score.
What do you
This
think
could be 5-0 to 5-6-0 to Arsenal, or 1-0. It depends on if he plays the strong team, or if he rotates, or what. I don't know. If we want to show up and put 5 past them, or so this could be anything. But I'll go middle and say 3-0.
Mm-hmm.
And quickly on the Spurs game. We'll win. Top shit. United Liverpool.
United Liverpool. Oh, we know what this game means in the history of English football. Yeah, it is the biggest game.
Clubs, the biggest clubs, not best.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely not the best. The 2 biggest clubs in England.
By a mile. They've won more trophies than anyone combined between actual English main division titles and Premier League. English Division 1 before it became the Premier League.
Yes, they have. Arsenal are like 8 behind Liverpool. They're like 8 in front of them. I was looking at it the other day. Because an Everton fan said to me the other day that they're like the 4th best club in England. Like, get fucked. They're not. Aston Villa took over.
Okay. But yeah, like, no.
Aston Villa and Chelsea.
United and Liverpool definitely have the most main titles and European titles.
Probably one of the biggest rivalries.
It is the biggest rivalry. It's bigger than the derbies, I think, personally. And that's why, personally, I would be starting some youngsters in the defence, but we know that ain't going to happen.
Because Mourinho doesn't rate these youngsters.
Oh, it's not that he doesn't rate them, but he just, I don't know.
He doesn't trust them enough.
Yeah, he doesn't trust them enough.
The experience of Phil Jones.
Yeah, Phil Jones is going to start Bailey will start.
Does that not scare you? Jones starting against
I already gave him a goal.
Salah,
I already gave him a goal.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was going for a 1-0, nice tight victory, pinch the goal.
Counter-attack, park the bus.
Not even park the bus.
You don't have the bus on this one.
No, I'll draw that. No, I haven't got to my lineup. I've got something to show you that I've done just for Mitchell because I thought he'd find it funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go into my lineup now. I would personally, I'm not sure what young defenders we got, but they took one to Valencia. I think it was Ghana. I can't even. Greenwood. I think he was a centre back.
I'll check this.
If he's good enough to get put into the Champions League squad for the experience, I would throw him in the deep end against Liverpool because players from Manchester will understand what the rivalry means, and United need some ticker out there if they're going to get anything out of this game against Liverpool.
Ghana, you're at the first.
Yeah,
Ghana and Greenwood. Greenwood's the midfielder.
And is it Ghana?
Ghana's the defender.
The Ghana's, that's Ghana. If he's good enough just to be even considered for the squad as a backup, I'd be throwing him in the deep end personally against Liverpool.
He played in the Champions Cup. If
But,
pre-season was televised, you could have watched.
So yeah, I'm going to go with Bailey and Jones because I pretty much got the lineup last time, bar the midfield. I actually got completely wrong. So I went with Pogba and Fred.
Matic, right?
Yeah, I got Matic, but I went Pogba and Fred, and he went Herrera and Mata against Fulham. But other than that, I nailed the lineup for once.
Very hard to predict lineups.
It is, especially when you don't know the full extent of injuries and when they're touch and go day to day. Like the lineup at the moment we got for United against Liverpool is going to be very touch and go because on the press conference he said players have got to do two more training sessions to decide whether they're playing or not.
Yeah.
So this is pot luck beforehand, especially like a day and a half before it. But you go with what you can, and I've gone De Gea, Bailey, Jones, Hope and Shaw's back on the left, Ashley Young out on the right, Matic, Pogba, and Herrera. I think Matic and Herrera are going to be specialties, but I reckon he's going to put Pogba back in.
Give him.
I'm going to put him in over Mata.
That's going to need to give him the license in this game to go forward to it.
Yeah. Which, in the end, I think United will play. I've named it virtually as a 4-3-3, with the midfield three being central because the wingers sort of go up and down with United more so, but they go everywhere. But the front line's going to be Lukaku for me, Lingard out on the right, and Rashford. But that could change if Marshall's fit. Marshall may start, but I doubt Mourinho doesn't like starting players when they're coming back from injury. So Marshall could come on as a sub, but I don't see him starting. But that's the lineup I've just done. As you can see, I'm playing the midfield a bit more central because they sort of float, and I'll end up with two in front of the defensive line anyway. Yeah, that's coming now. But then, because we know what Jose's got a nickname of, I drew my initial team selection for Mitchell, and this is what I've done. It's De Gea with Lukaku up front and the bus in between.
Yeah.
Not a very good bus, but it gets a picture of what you can tell it's a bus at least anyway. Kinda.
Yeah.
Well, if I really had time and could draw good enough, I would have drawn
that.
Mourinho in there and I would have put some players in there just to be funny. But
I haven't made it funny on my joke.
yeah, but anyway, I do think we're gonna get the 3 points here because Mourinho's got a knack, and we're better away from home
He's
this
going
year.
to do the Arsene Wenger of win a game whenever he needs to save his Arsenal,
Yeah,
lose the rest.
Pretty much. But we're actually better away from home. It's take away that Valencia game midweek. But other than that, we've been better away from home this year. Unfortunately, all our better form's been, and the better results have come away. So I think something similar, because we were struggling before Chelsea, and we should have won that game at Stamford Bridge. And
Old Trafford, the theatre of crushed dreams.
I'm gonna crush you. No, we'll see what crush means. But yeah.